Hello everyone, Jedi Styles here, and I hope everybody's having a great Thursday. Today I am doing a video for Vickers 410, his contest that he's doing, and he wanted to know a few things for the contest, and basically that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm not opening anything today, just showing you and telling you a little bit about some of the things he wants to know about. So the first thing is my favorite card. Well, recently I have come in contact and purchased this card right here. This is my 1960 Topps Mickey Mantle. Sorry about the glare. This is probably now my favorite card. It was my first mantle where he's by himself. That wasn't like a reprint or anything like that. It's my first mantle vintage with him just on the card. As you see, it's got a 5. It's miscut. Not horribly. I mean, it's a pretty nice card. You see it's from top to bottom and left to right. It's miscut, especially down at the bottom down here. You can see it more on the back. Maybe not. But yeah, just a little bit. It's still in really good shape. So this is my favorite card, so he wanted to know that. The next thing he wanted to know was my favorite player. Well, that's a little different. When I was growing up as a kid, my favorite player was this guy. Of course, I've always been a Yankees fan, so Don Mattingly was always one of my favorite guys to watch. I just loved the way he played. His left-handed swing was just, almost flawless. It was great. So, of course, then he retired and became a manager and stuff like that. So, as I got older, into my adult years and everything like that, I had two favorite players I like to watch, and you probably understand or know why. First one is this guy right here. So when I was growing up, Derek Jeter and this guy were two of my favorite players. And I don't know exactly why, and I think because both of them were just such good guys on and off the field. Their personality, the way their intensity that they played with, it was, to me, they're respected a lot because of the way they presented themselves on the diamond and off the diamond. And so that's probably one of the reasons why I did like them. There was another guy that I liked watching too before this. His name, Bernie Williams. He was actually another one of the good guys that, he portrayed himself. He was a good guy on and off the field. It was just a great player. All right, so now my favorite players presently, my active favorite players are this guy, Aaron Judge. For a lot of the same reasons I liked the other guys. And of course, this guy right here, Gleyber Torres. Those are my two favorite active players. So that's who my favorite players are. Another card that I will probably end up liking very soon, sorry, I had to look at my notes, is this guy right here. Jasson Dominguez. And of course, I mean, I've seen some videos of this guy. He's as good as they say. He's dominant. He's 17 years old, and he's just amazingly good. So that's another guy. All right, now he wanted to know also, who do you want that you don't have? Well, of course, I have this guy. It's Mike Trout card. But I've always wanted his other rookie, his 2011 Topps update card. So that's always been on my list. I also don't have an autograph of Mike Trout, which I've always wanted. So I guess those are two things I've always wanted, and I do not have. Anything I've won, yes, I just got done winning this card. Right here. Another beauty, 58 Topps Whitey Ford. probably one of the favorite cards I've won. So there's that. And so a lot of these things were just recent acquisitions by me. And the last thing was, how did you get into collecting? Well, I got into collecting, I've told the story before. There was another video of when I was young, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years old. I don't remember exact age. I got some cards from one of my friends that I just met moving into the neighborhood, and he gave me some of his collection, and one of those cards was a 84 Topps Dan Marino, which I've showed in that video. And basically that's how I got into collecting. That's where it all started. So way back in early 80s, I guess you could say, is when I first started getting cards for myself. So there you have it. There is my video for Vickers 410. So basically you want to know who my favorite card was, which was this Mickey Mantle back here. My favorite player right now is probably Aaron Judge and Gleyber Torres. Jason Dominguez might be coming up to that level. And I guess Rivera and Jeter were always on that list too. I don't have any Mike Trout's autos, really. It's basically one of the things I do not have. Cards I won right here. And I got into collecting by one of my friends giving me cards, out of the generosity of his heart. So, there you go, guys. I appreciate you watching. Check out Vickers 410 for yourself to see what the giveaway is all about and what you have to do. We'll leave a link below after the video in the description to his channel. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Click on that bell. And have a great Thursday, and I will see you probably on Friday. All right, take it easy. Have a good night.